All right, so should probably bring this closer to my face so you guys can hear me better. So I brought the M1 headset with me, and it is not working on here for some reason. It detects it as a headset, but it doesn't. I don't hear any of the sounds of me talking in there, so I don't hear like the monitoring. So I'm not sure if it has to do with like a setting thing, on the latest update. I'm not sure, but for now we'll just do some beat making exploration on the device here, and yeah, have some fun. So appreciate you guys being here, and let's do it. Can you EQ the individual elements in the XY? Good question. Also, let me know how audio is coming in. There's background noise here. I have a headset that I brought with me, but for some reason it's not working in here. So I don't know why. So I have to use the mic here, which when I'm doing talking like this, I can always do this. I know it probably sounds a lot better, and I can turn drive and gain up as needed here as well. Can you EQ individual? That's a good question. It's a very good question. I don't think you can. I don't think you. Let's explore that and see. Maybe Benjamin knows the answer to that question. God sent. And oh, God sent. By the way, I saw your comment on my pedal video that I dropped yesterday. Um, oh, nice, man. I know you've been thinking about that, Benjamin. That's dope, man. So what made you take the plunge? That's really cool. I'm excited to see what you do with it and stuff. Um, I looked up that what's it called, hologram or something, whatever that pedal company that you mentioned. It looks extremely dope. So but they have like four different versions of it, four different types that they make. Do you have a recommendation based on that video that I dropped yesterday and me using it with a digital piano? Do you have a recommendation on one that makes the most sense for like a digital piano? You always be finding the good deals, man. You always be finding the good deals, bro. That's what's up. That's good stuff. Yeah, that's exactly the one. So they make a few different options. So yeah, is that I was trying to see which one makes the most sense. I'm gonna definitely hit them up today, as long as I remember to do so, to see what they might want to work together on something. Okay, so that's the one, microcosm. All right, cool. You'll have a dang. Okay, so from what I'm hearing, the microcosm, connect that to a digital piano that has 10 to 12 standard sounds on it, and I'm kind of good to go in terms of like making a lot of different interesting textures that I can just play right on that piano, and feeding those piano sounds through. Okay, so that's cool. That's cool. So yeah, I mean, I'm Chase Bliss. Okay, and I have a relationship with Chase Bliss. They weren't willing to. They're willing to like do like a discount and stuff, not to send products, which we already talked about. Like sending free products is not always the best thing, as we know, especially if it comes with needing to do a video and all that stuff, right? So I'm good with that. But the fact that like honestly, employee discount or not employee, but artist discounts are actually at this point, in some cases, better than getting something for free that requires you to do a video, unless of course if you know it's going to be something that you're going to love, that it won't be a hard video to make because you're able to but whatever. It's a dope pedal, but I didn't love it as much as I thought. Oh wow, okay, so you tried it out. Okay, sorry, my audio wasn't in. Just trying to figure out how to like clone Also, I don't think my audio. Yeah, I don't think my I was audio was coming through at all. Oh, my question for you, Benjamin, was what did you not like about it? I said a lot of things just now. I also said that there's someone whose Instagram I forgot, who's doing some really, she's doing some incredible stuff with with torso products. I've been really enjoying like the S4 as well as the T1. Um, you almost got the XY again, but got you. Wow. Okay. Nice, Manny. I'm in Germany right now. It's good to see you. Hey, that's what's up, man. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I was checking out some of your content yesterday, Manny. I was looking. You had some like pocket operator stuff, and I was looking at some of your rails and stuff actually yesterday. It got recommended. Didn't impress me, and that's a big point. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. What's going on in Germany? You there for vacation or what's happening there? All right. So what I was looking, I'm just gonna leave Mike unmuted for now. You'll hear the button presses, whatever. I do need to figure out why the headset doesn't work. Um, Plus, you have to have it plugged in, like powered. Now, is that a thing that you need? Very cool, man. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Is that a thing that you need? Because I'm using my first pedal from IK Multimedia, and I mentioned in the video that it has USB-C audio class compliant C, whatever, on it, and I was very surprised and very amazed by that. So, wouldn't you need to power any pedal? Don't pedals need to be powered, or no? There are pedals that don't require power, or do they have charges in them? Are they some of them battery operated? Let me know. I'm kind of curious. No USB-C on that one. Okay, okay. So you're saying that it needs a power adapter. You can't power it with USB-C like I can in the one I talked about yesterday. Um, but isn't that more common that you would need a power adapter, or is it more common that you can use a power adapter or USB-C to power it? Let me know. I mean, I see there's so many different options for pedals out there, so it's all a little bit overwhelming. All right, let's keep going. So if I wanted to unmute. So now the question is on this latest update whether or not I believe, I don't know. We're gonna see. I don't know if cloning takes, what am I trying to say? If if copying a current scene to a new scene, if it takes everything and copies it, or some things. Like I don't know if all the aux tracks get copied as well. So I'm curious to see. I heard that kind of changed a little bit. Um, all right, some pedals have okay, some can use it more often. You need a power adapter. Or okay, gotcha. Sunny it says dope. Okay, I've also made some power management thing for the pedals. It's supposed to be groundbreaking for us. Huh? Interesting. Tell me more. It is like a choir of cats. You're right. That is what I'm hearing here. That's true. Keep in mind, you're not gonna take that out the house unless you're on tour. Yes. So the fact, yeah, exactly. The way I'd be using it is in the house, powered, and so the fact that it needs power is not a problem at all. I don't think that the portable aspect matters that much for me. But yes, these are all good points. If I can't use it on flight, I don't want it. Haha. I have my Volt stuff, but it doesn't always work. Gotcha, gotcha. Hmm. All right. So, new scene, new tracks in each row, everything fresh. Okay, let's just keep going. would be I need to, what do I need to do? I need to, see if mixing, which this thing has a crazy mixer, right? Like, how do you even use it again? This section, right? So it has a lot of, not even potential, just amazing things you can do with it. But mixing and mastering is gonna be for the whole project, I believe. So you have to be mindful of that. Certain things are for the whole project, certain things are for your scenes or whatever. All right, let's read My Vault. Okay, in the house, I respect that. Word up. My Vault's product is called the Silent Alchemist. It deads all noise. Very cool. Got a bird core 12 volts, and that means I can power it for digital. That means I can power it. Oh, that's cool. I know. I remember you were talking about that, wanting to be able to. I don't know if you go to cafes and do that type of stuff, but just not needing to be next to an outlet. That's really cool. Have you tried the? I have not yet. Maybe today. Slicing on XY is Vibe unless you need to make a manual adjustment, then the OP1 comes into play. Yeah, the OP1 field is dope for slicing. Really? Tell me why. I just wish OP1 field had the XY secret. If it did, then everyone would have one of those right now. That's my plan for the Digitone 2 is use 16 track MIDI sequence enabled for different. Okay, use 16 track MIDI sequencers enabled. Okay, so you're gonna connect the two and you'd have Omnisphere, for example, sounds on 16 different tracks and using the sequencer from Digitone. Kind of like what I can do with this, right? I can use the sequencer in here for my drums or for interesting sounds that Ableton can process using the cool sounds in there. That's cool. You're gonna use a standalone too. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. That's actually really cool. Um, I don't know. I just thought about yesterday. I thought like one of the things that the move was allowing me to do so effectively is, I mean, the integration we already talked about is incredible, um, but being able to record a sequence in and press, in that case, two buttons. I have to press shift and then hit quantize, right, for the step component buttons on there. But I wanted to see if there is a way, and maybe obviously, or of course there's a way, but to MIDI map a button on here to instantly quantize. But something about using this keyboard to punch in sounds in Ableton using this keyboard as a controller, something about that doesn't sound enticing to me. Still figuring it out. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it out, obviously, but I just feel like for me, for now at least, like the way that I'm using this is the way that excites me the most at this point, is using it as a, forget the computer, I have my computer and I have everything I need right here. So I like that. So yeah, we'll figure it out over time. The fact that you can use it as a controller, like, sure, I'll try it out. I'll experiment a little bit with that, but it's going to be a hard sell, I think, um, moving from that setup that I mentioned. And maybe I don't need to. I mean, there was a time the other day when I went to a coffee shop and I was, like this one, it's a long barn table, right? So it's like I got a lot of space to do my thing. But the other one I was at, it was a smaller table, but it could fit my laptop and it could fit my Ableton Move and it could fit my Keyboard C. But the table was shaky a little bit. And we know as music producers, like if it's shaking a little bit, like that's not fun. So I was doing a live stream and I kept the live stream on, like take the items and move it to a different table that was, albeit less shaky, but still a little bit shaky. It was just weird. That's because it's built more for sequencer. Sequencer isn't really made for, yeah, I like both options though. Yeah, for sure. Both options are going to be where it's at, man. All I know is with Ableton lately, like I've just been thinking of it in a different light lately. And you know this, Benjamin, from all the conversations that we've had. But I've been excited to use it. Um, excuse me. I've been excited to use it. And a sonic playground as opposed to a place that I have to learn. Like it's clicking in the right way. So it's been dope. I have a portable tripod and a DJ. Ooh, yeah. Which one do you have? Do you have the 1, 2, or 3? So one thing I just thought of just now too, that weird cat sound, echo sound, that came from a. Actually, I think I know the answer to it. It's pretty obvious. It came from a scramble. I didn't create that. A shuffle, sound parameters, and I was like, oh, when I go to a new scene or like a new track within, or yeah, new scene within a track section. I don't know the nomenclature yet, but when I go to a new one, I'm able to, and I am right now, as you can see, go changing sounds within the same project or within the same project pattern, whatever. And I'm like, oh wait, I lost that sound because I just changed and I didn't save it. But I can go back to that part of the scene to where that sound is playing, and if I wanted to from there, of course, I can save the preset. So yeah, you can run a MIDI controller to the. Yeah, that's true, and that might be something that we do at some point. As a matter of fact, this, again, thinking out loud, I wouldn't be able to do that and live stream because it's going to take up the USB-C port. But this has the MIDI in and out on it, so I need to like power my keyboard a different way and have the MIDI adapter or whatever if I wanted to live stream and do it. But I have thought about the keyboard C. Right now, it's not even about connecting anything to it because I have something connected to it already at home, don't I? XY use MIDI Bluetooth. Well, okay, I was gonna say I have my 88 key connected at home for when I want to do that type of stuff, but oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's good, dude. That's good. Once I get that, that's a great point. Once they send that over to me, the X Key Air will be a very interesting workflow addition here. 37, 25, but I can have either in front of me, to your point, and not be dealing with the hardships of making music on a computer, which is, again, I'm saying that kind of in jest. It's not that anymore for me. But yeah, that is a very cool workflow. Great job. Thanks for that suggestion, that tip. You know what, Benjamin? Someone here asked, Godsent asked whether or not you can EQ individual tracks on, and actually I think you can on here. So without going to the mixer mode where it does the full EQ, let me just explore this really quick. I think you can do it. And you're saying real quick, you can Bluetooth it directly to the computer too. Facts. You can use it if you wanted to use it as a controller to your MacBook and not have to connect it, which, why not just connect it? But the fact that you can do it, it's kind of cool. Yes, you're right. All right, so I think you can go in here. Let me just take a look. So there's ways to change the sound on this exact drum track without going into the mixer mode in just a drum track. Let me just re-explore. Okay, it's some of this stuff. Let's see. So yeah, this is it right here. You have an EQ. So Godsend, I don't know if you're still there, but page 3 lets you, I don't fully understand it, but it lets you do some EQing for sure. Right there. I mean, I do understand. What am I talking about? Right? That's cool. I don't fully understand it, but you can mess around here. So these look like different presets for your EQing. This, I don't know. I don't think these do anything else, but I think this. Z high pass, SVF, and then so that turns the EQing on or off. And this is just your ASTR, ADSR, whatever. Okay, cool. All right, let's keep doing some musical stuff, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. So this is going to be the other thing too. Like, I've thought about it a lot. Like when I used to use this a lot more back in the day, like less than a year ago, but you know, a while back. I thought about like what it looks like to. I mean, there's a few things to talk about. First of all, I have the latest update on here, and I think that there's a little bit of an issue with the update when it comes to memory. I think that loading old projects, previous version projects, onto the latest version here, there's memory spike issues that I have not seen come up once on a brand new track. And I'm not pushing this as hard as it can go or anything like that yet, but that's just the first thing that I just wanted to say. And the other thing is using this a little bit more like the OPZ, which is, I guess, two things. One of them is just because you can create more bars on here, it doesn't necessarily mean that that's the workflow that makes sense for me. So when I want to make a bar longer on the OPZ, all you can do is just change the resolution. But on here, if I want to make a bar longer, you can change the resolution or just add additional bars. You can also copy bars too, if I'm not mistaken. Clear notes, clear all. Yeah. Let's try sampling. Let's try sampling. Boop, 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 boop. Let's go to, I don't know. Let's think about this. Let's go to track here. To mic. So we're doing this. Let's turn this down. And then let's shift, press that to latch. So you can record without pressing and holding. So I'm going to try this real quick. Hey, what's going on, guys? All right, so I'm going ahead and trying to record something in here. I don't really know what I'm saying. I mean, I do know what I'm saying, but it's not really that good. And let's see how this is coming through. Okay, bye. So it does show a little there. That's interesting. Hey, what's going on, guys? All right, so I'm going ahead and trying to record something in. So if I want to come out of here, no, come back in here. How do I get out of here? So I've recorded that. Delete, play. So how do you get out of? That's weird. Test, mic, check, one. Something is not right here. You guys can still hear me. Let me hit delete. Like I'm stuck in sample mode and I cannot get out. That's weird, huh? It was stuck. That was weird. So let's try that again. So we were kind of stuck in sample mode. Does that have something to do with the USB-C? I don't really know. Sorry, I hope you guys can still hear me. I just got a phone call on here. I don't know if it cut it out for a second or not. All right, so let's try doing it this way. Drum. All right, so we're in drum mode. I can hit that. Hey, test, mic, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey. Hey, 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 test, mic, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, test, mic, 1, 2. Hey, test, 1, 3, 4. Hey, test, mic, 1, 2, hey, 3, 4, test, 3, hey, 4, hey, 4, hey, 4, 3, 3, hey, 1, test, 1, hey, 2, hey, 2, hey, 2, hey, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. Hey, test 1, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. So I'm gonna cancel that. Hey, test mic 1. Hey, test mic. Hey, test mic 1, 2, 3, 4. And we can do this type of stuff here first. Hey, test. And what? Hey. Change the volume of it. Hey, test mic 1, 2. Slice. Hey, 1, 3, test 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. So once I start bringing in some sample sounds that I want to chop up, the other thing that we still, I guess, do need here is, what do we need? Warping, BPM, beat detection. I think if I have this and I'm going to start using this more and showing the awesomeness of this product, I think I also need to talk about some of the other things on the product. And like, so for example, I've talked about it in the past, but the fact that the TX6 has a built-in beat detection algorithm, for lack of a better word, or technology, I believe that this needs to have that. Um, we need to be able to have a sound coming in, and we need to be able to detect the beat like the TX6 can do that. That's thing number one for now. I'll probably do a full-fledged video on this. And the other thing is, y'all release the rhythm. Y'all have the, what's the other thing called? The medieval and the KO2. So I believe that all those amazing sounds that come in there, I believe that all the amazing sounds that come in those products, it might be foolish or naive to think that they all should be like, hey, it's just a sound pack. It's less than 500, megabytes. Like, just put them on here. We paid $2,300. Let's get. It might be a little naive thinking that, but at the very least, can we get like a little sprinkling of some of those sounds? Like, all right, we released this new product, so if you have this, go to the website, and we have a section that's like medieval, and it's like medieval samples that we already have, right? And like, let me get some of those on here so I can do some medieval stuff on here. Rather than, I mean, I can get the medieval sounds. I can just connect this in and do it myself, but can y'all just do it for us? Like, I think that would be some goodwill stuff, personally. So I'm excited, for sure. Yeah, Benjamin, right? So I'm excited about this new wave of content and this new sort of stuff that I want to kind of talk through. And yeah, just being transparent. That's stuff that I would like to see. Maybe my voice becomes influential, maybe it doesn't, but it's about just telling it like it is. And we've said it many times on this channel, and I've said it many times in the past, but I'm like you guys. I'm like you guys in the sense of, if I am watching a video from someone who did not pay a penny for a product, I am going to be skeptical. No matter who the person is, I'm going to be skeptical. Maybe there's a couple exceptions, but I'm going to be pretty skeptical about what he or she has to say, and I would expect you guys to be the same way with me. I'm going to be getting some free products that come in very soon. And I'm going to let you guys know that I got them for free, and I'm going to let you guys know just what the deal is. I don't know. Driving Pear says, do you know how the XY compares to the OG OP1? I did not get the failed, but used the original and wonder if it's that bigger step. Good question. I have both. I mean, how does it compare? It's a very, very, very different workflow. Very different. So we can answer that question in talking about the XY compared to just the OP1 / field. Yeah, and so that's going to be true for sure. The sound quality, as well as the fact that you're getting stereo on this and the OP1 field, but you have mono on the other device, on the original. Yeah, it's just extremely different. There are things about the OP1 / field that are still just magical and nice and better than this. Certain things, right? Like the recorder aspect. But I do think that this is I think that some of the things about the XY that are overlooked, and I think I saw Midlife Synthesis maybe talk about it in one of his videos, but some of the things about this that are overlooked are like the size of this and the form factor of this, and like the battery life of this is insane. How long the battery lasts with what I think is going on under the hood. It's pretty crazy, and it doesn't make any sense how they're able to do that. Like that's just weird to me in the greatest way possible. I talked about some of the things with this. Now we're starting to step into that sort of department of we're starting to create a little bit of a separation between this and the Z. The Z doesn't have slicing, right? This now has slicing mode. So like I want to see more of that. I want to see more things come to this that the Z never got to make this more of a more of a value add. I think the Obi-Wan Field is dope, but I do wish they would make it 8 tracks. 8 track tape does exist. Yeah, yeah, the Obi-Wan Field is dope. It's just a different place to make music. One of the areas that I've been inspired about with regards to the Obi-Wan Field, and someone talked about it a while ago, was someone mentioned that they use the Obi-Wan Field to do all their mixing and mastering. I believe, if I have that correct, I believe that they send their Ableton. I think they use Ableton sounds, tracks to the Obi-Wan Field, and then they do their EQing and mixing and mastering on there. And I found that to be quite interesting, very interesting actually, because now you're talking about, being able to do some tape stops and stuff when you record it to the record on there, right? It's a really, really interesting thing. But I think when it comes to this, I think that I love the fact that yeah, I hear you. I hear you because now, as I know, Ableton, there's so much more you can do with it. But I think what the person was kind of mentioning is that like there is some things, and I don't know if this is true across the board or not, but I mean, he's quite established from what I understand. But there's some things that you can do. I could see it being used as a yeah, effects. Okay, there's some things that you can do sonically, I guess, on the field that I guess is not capable in Ableton. I don't know if that's true or not, 'cause I feel like you can do any and everything in Ableton. But I guess just the sound that comes out of the field was something that was really enticing. So it was interesting. But check this out. So we got slice mode going here. First time trying it out. Pretty cool. So we've hit done. Test 1 3 2 1 test. Slice mode is cool. What can I say? I'm trying to remember about getting reverb and getting effects and stuff on here. So I believe I have to go here, here. You have delay and reverb just automatically. Okay, that's cool. And then I think you just have to come into one of these sections and no, how do we? I don't remember. There's like a thing somewhere. Let me see. There we go. Send. So in here. Oh, okay. So it's so in depth what you can do in here. So in depth in a good way. So I can send. I can send reverb that way and delay this way super quickly. Cool. This thing is wild. This thing is wild. It is. So some of the things that we talked about that you can't make any changes with, or that changes affect everything within a project, is tempo, swing. That was the other thing. You got these different swing modes on here and stuff. Let's see. I wonder if you could record automation panning with the tracks. Let's see. I don't think that's how it works, but let's try it. But maybe you can do it with, maybe it's not done through the mixer mode. Maybe you have to do it somewhere else. Like within the track, within the, I don't know. I have to explore that a little bit more. So now, like I was talking about before, instead of saying I'm bored with the sound and I want to create a new project, which by the way I should probably save this, right? Unnamed. Or what's going to be my nomenclature for these things? Let's go like rename, and then maybe like where I'm at first working on a project. So it's gonna be a while rather than just typing on my laptop, my MacBook. But why not let's just keep it simple? Numbers. Sure. For now. So go OK and then go save. So then if I get bored, they definitely need to update the file system structure. Well, the sample too, right? That is something that is something that I think people have talked about. Like I don't think you can delete samples on the device itself. I think there's an enormous amount of storage on here, so I think that might not matter that much, but I would like to be able to record a sample in and be like, oh, I don't like this. Let me just remove it so it just doesn't, so it's just not there anymore, right on the device. And I don't think you can do that. Let's actually take a look real quick and see if that's changed. Let me see. Hey, test one. Hey. So, hey, test, mic, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, what's going on, guys? All right, so I'm going ahead and try. Maybe you can clear now. Wait, what does clear mean on here? Clear does what? It clears this thing. Okay, it clears what's on that key, but you can't delete yet. So that's a thing that I would like to see fixed. And maybe have what is this unnamed B30 or G4? Maybe like the date on there when I recorded something. I don't know. Anywho, let's go to a new scene and create everything fresh, and let's work on some new stuff right on the same project. Okie dokie. We do need to figure out why that M1 headset wasn't working here, because I think that's going to be much better for everybody, especially you guys, hearing me like with the microphone here as opposed to hearing so much ambient noise. And then, I mean, I could do this as well and talk into it, but yeah. All right, so let's maybe sample my surroundings for this next part. What do we think? Have a good one, man. Thanks for joining. All right, well, that was fun. Time to get to work. That was more on the fun side, but I think I needed that today. So, thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next one. So there's a new feature here too, by the way, which I guess maybe you'll see later. Also, what is this? A green screen? Whoa! Let me find out though. So green screen on just pictures? I don't want. What if I don't want a picture? Let me just see. That's kind of weird. So you can do like that's that's a thing. But then you can't see this down here anymore, of course, just me. So that's not that cool. That's not that cool. Let's get rid of the green screen. What else is down here? You got lighting on, lighting off, green screen. Turn my camera off. This, I think, saves a little 49-second clip. Retouch to make me look a little more fake. Cool. Effects. Whoa. What is this? Oh no. Okay, wait. No. Maybe one of these would be cool to do next time. I don't know. Yeah, maybe. I mean, why not? Lean into some of the weirdness, right? Oh yeah. Yeah, this is cool. I'm gonna try this next time. All right, so this is yeah. YouTube is trying to do some cool stuff here. Mirror. What's up, people? Dance party. Dance party. We're doing some music, right? A lot of lip stuff on here. That would be that would actually be weird for me to do that. Minimalist. What is it? That's weird. That's weird. Thermal. Maybe. No. Nope. Yes. Cartoon. That's cool, guys. Look at that. Turn myself to a cartoon right on YouTube's live stream. There's a lot of different options on here. All right, that's fun. I'm having fun. That's kind of cool. Kind of cool. All right, I will see you guys later. Yo, what's up, DJ? How you doing, man? I was doing some OPZ stuff. You can catch the live maybe on the channel. It should be there. I know, pretty wild. That was kind of cool. All right, I gotta run. Work on for you guys. Working on a new video. So look forward to seeing you guys soon. And yeah, this is a cool live stream. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Thanks for joining. Thanks for the support. All that good stuff.